Hi everyone, my name is Bijal and I have just published a new book called Bibliotherapy, The Healing Power of Reading. And I am super excited to share that it's available everywhere at any bookstore that you shop at. You can just order it in and it's available on Amazon, at Waterstones, at all the independents. And I'm really excited to tell you a little bit more about the book and also do a reading today. So the book's actually 18 months in the making, and it's all about my story as a bibliotherapist in London and how I curate literature for clients for therapeutic purposes and for personal interest. But this is all about really leveraging your reading to get more out of it. And I use a whole host of techniques, which I call creative bibliotherapy techniques, from literary journaling to narrative therapy to reflective practice, to stoicism, just everything. And there's a whole history of therapeutic reading in the book, from the Stoics to Montaigne to Eliot to Wordsworth to even how Freud was inspired by Eliot. And I also talk about the stories of my clients who've been changed by books and the books that have had a real impact on them. And also what techniques they use to help them leverage their reading. So that's all in the middle section, and I also offer a bibliotherapy toolkit at the end of each chapter so that you can see what books were helpful for my clients and also what techniques they can use. So I'll just show you some of there's exercises, there's also the complementary therapeutic techniques, things like writing poetry, all the various things that you can do to leverage your reading. And my favorite bit is at the back where I talk about curating your own reading list, and I share my own methodology of how to curate your own reading list across fiction, non-fiction, poetry. And I also have tons and tons of reading lists at the back arranged by mental health themes for different issues, from trauma, and then fiction, non-fiction, poetry, to being unemployed, to anxiety, to setting boundaries, to a whole host of things. So it's really about getting more out of your reading and being an active reader and leveraging your reading, as I call it. And it's out today, so do go and get your hands on a copy. I would be delighted to hear your thoughts, what you thought of it. I curate personalized book prescriptions and also reading lists, and I offer bibliotherapy sessions. So I would be delighted to one for you. And also I also offer bibliotherapy sessions that essentially talk therapy with using literature. So definitely invite you to contact me. And also I offer training for bibliotherapists. I have an online training course for adults, for children as well. I work with children as well. And of course, if you're a parent and you want to raise a reader and storyteller and really want to get your kids into reading and engaged, I also have a course for that. So just all sorts of things, bibliotherapy. And I really am so excited today to share this with you. Do go and check it out. I really hope it's helpful and valuable for you, and share it with somebody who might benefit from the book as well. Thank you so much for listening and for giving me your attention and valuable time. And I really appreciate your time and your attention. Thank you.